of all ages. Act like you know. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 This is how you start a fresh rap with a new track. Put your seatbelts on, prepare for the impact. In fact, I did that with less than a six-pack. But don't drink and drive, cause it's easy to sense that. The beat a crash dummy, don't smile, ain't nothing funny. Learned a long time ago, you catch more bees with honey. My flow is like vinegar, ooh, that's nasty. I'm a goalie in the streets, ain't nothing hurt getting past me. Chemicals and acid in my pen when I write it. Let it seep into your ears, brain, skin, don't fight it. Relax yourself, let your conscience be free. I gave you the medicine, don't blame your stress on me. I kill a rapper on TV for the loot if you let me. Look at her, I'm a savage with a style so heavy. D, look at me, fresh as I can be. Casket clean, always draped up to the T. Oh, it's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 Yeah, I walk inside your building, take over your whole facility. New sheriff in town, I don't know if you feeling me. Better listen up quick, pink slip in your mailbox. Feel like you was assaulted, I guess is what you tell cops. You're fired. When I fired the 45, you not fit for this position, the whole country tired. Never no more am I ever turn a blind eye. Pull them on the carpet, pull the facts, let me find out. The realest of the real, I'm the people's choice.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Mary Kate's a huge game today. I should probably be at the stadium, but plus I'm here. So, big game, Yurenjin on the mound for the big game, and the first pitch is underway. First pitch, foul away, Rojas. So yeah, big game. Nothing you can. I mean, yeah. Hanwha basically controls her own destiny, controls her own fates, whatever you want to call it. This is step one, though, as that's swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah, Hanwha 1.5 games back out of the playoff spot, with Rojas and his KT Wiz ahead of them. They lost yesterday, dropping them down. They have just missed. I thought that was strike 3, but yeah, they just they have 5 more games to play than KT does, so they can easily make up those games as long as they keep winning. Because that's way upstairs. Yurenjin has pitched extremely well at home. 1.80 ERA at home, but he in 7 starts. But he's only 2-0 because he doesn't get a lot of run support. So Rojas chops that one foul. Hanwha's bullpen is rested. KT's bullpen is also rested. While KT did play yesterday, they lost to LG yesterday. But the thing is they didn't really get into their bullpen. They used their bullpen, but just one guy threw 3 innings. So they saved the bullpen for today's game. And that also misses, and he is dancing around the strike zone. Pitch number 7 to start these things off. But yeah, so Yurenjin is not pitched well against KT. 5 games, 2-2, as Rojas lifts that one to Perlaza, 1 away. So the big thing for Hanwha is they have a lot of young guys. These young guys, how are they going to play in a big game like this? What are they gonna do in this big game, this big situation, where there is way more pressure on Hanwha to win today's game? the expectations coming into today's game was massive. As that is fouled away. So, yeah, Hanwha's home opener, Hyunjin versus Cuevas. Neither one got the decision in that one, as that one is also way outside. So, lots riding on today's game. Lots going on in today's game. This will be the last time that these two meet too. So, as that is gonna fall in front of Perlaza, and they've got their first base runner, and there is no longer a no hit watch. So we shall see which team steps up to the big points. Jang Sung-woo will step in, the catcher. He has not particularly played well against Hanwha. 265 on the season. He's 250 on the week as he looks at strike one in there. Right to the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he swings at a pitch out of the zone, and it's 0-2. Hyunjin looking for that first strikeout of the day. Steps off the back of the mound. Kim Min-hyuk steps back over to first. No summer blues today. And the 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1-2. Hanwha's bullpen, the four-headed monster, did have a little bit of issues on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens today. Was that just a small issue, or was that the overuse that is inevitably going to come at some point? So Hyunjin is having EJ Wan catch for him today instead of Daejeon. EJ Wan came out of the game on Thursday. He hit what would have been a double, but pulled up before first, as that is fouled away. Pulled up before he even got to first, and came out of the game, and Daejeon ended up going back behind the plate. Obviously had to finish that marathon game, 5 hours and 40 minutes from first pitch to the end of the game, with that 68-minute rain delay, I believe, that's fouled straight back to. Full count to Rojas. Now you've got a pitch counts coming up, creeping up here as he's fouled a couple off. Pitch number 17 really needs a double play ball here. That's not going to do it. That's another ball, and the second full count. As his wife runs around. Oh, yeah. Definitely. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And that's going to be a single. He's going to go first to third. And they've got runners on the corner with one out. And everybody's favorite third baseman coming up. Kenny, the Hanwha games, the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, pretty much are always going to be sold out this year, because in the pregame, Hanwha's season tickets the weekend season tickets. So the full season ticket, you can purchase that before the weekend season ticket. The full season ticket was still on sale when Ryun Jin announced that he was coming back to Hanwha, which means a lot of people went and got those. And if they didn't get the full season ticket, they went and got the weekend season ticket. So everything in the first base side is except, wow, nice bunt all the way, one hops into the dugout. The entire first side, first floor is all sold out. I believe behind home plate is also a full sellout. And lots of stuff over on the third base side is actually Hanwha fans who wanted season tickets. So, yeah, definitely a sellout as that misses way upstairs. Yeah, you know, they only hold 12,000 at this stadium. With that 12,000, that means, you know, what do you have? Maybe 4,000 total possible ticket sales. And fouls that one. 1-2. Lotte, big game against Doosan. Lotte wins, and Doosan is going to find themselves pretty close to the fifth place. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Exactly what he needed. One batter later, but they will take it. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the first. A big double play there. Mary Kate, you make any wagers for today? Who you got? Woohoo! I guess that's why it's gambling. I got new toys. Watch this. I can now change everything everywhere. So Hanwha, pretty much the same lineup as Friday's game, or sorry, Thursday's game. So pretty much the same defense, everything. Cuevas on the mound, 26 games, 5-11. Welcome. Cuevas has not pitched well against Hanwha either. He's played in 3 games. He's pitched in 3 games, started 3 games. A 4.50 ERA or 500 or 5 ERA. Can't remember. Oh, 5.21 ERA, I think. But last year he pitched extremely well against them. Last year he went 4-0 with a .32 ERA. So, you know, which Cuevas is going to show up? He's pitched so much better in his last 4 games. Hasn't gotten any wins, but has pitched 6 or 7 innings every single time. His first pitch in there to Wang Young-mook. No Nick today. He is at the game. That is going to be a quick fly ball to the left. And 2 pitches, 1 out. You guys will have to there's going to be some things that YouTube automatically filters out. Yeah, that didn't show up. I can see what you said. See, I can put it up there, but yeah, I can make it yeah, I can make things show up, or I can not let them. All right, Perlaza fouls that one away. 1-2. You guys need to let me know if something isn't working. If yeah, Alan Cuevas' cousins here. If something's not working or sounds off, I did a bunch of changing on stuff, as that's a swing or a strikeout looking. I did a lot of changes to my streaming setup, so hopefully everything is all set up. I think I was up at 7 o'clock this morning redoing everything, trying to get myself ready for the playoffs that are going to feature Hanwha. All right, An Chi-hong steps in, hoping to get something going for Hanwha. Cuevas, only 6 pitches so far. The power of the mustache. And that's upstairs. 1-0. And rips that one foul. Ball boy gets his first taste of opportunity. So the reason why I do it is because I don't know how to spell their name in English. That's why. I don't know how to spell all of the players' names in English, so I put everything in Korean. I feel as if my English ability is like psh, but that's gonna be ball 2 outside in the old batter's box for the lefty, and the 2-1 pitch, that's gonna be a ground ball, shortstop over, throws in time, 3 away. Yeah, so I can. But the issue is I only have so much space to put the names in. So like Korean names can be really long, really short, and it just kind of, it's so much easier just to put that little bit in there. Once I wanted to be able to also put an arrow that kind of showed who was batting and stuff. But I have so much going on that I'm constantly adjusting and working everything that I figure it might be too much. Maybe next year. What I would like to do is be able to put an arrow with who's up, and in that arrow would have the English name. But my schedule this year changed, so normally I would be done at 5:30, which makes it easy to get home, set everything up and everything. But this year they have a new class that runs until 6 p.m. So I have to literally I wait for the kids to get on the elevator to go down. I'm on the next elevator down, hop on the motorcycle, and rip home and get in, turn on the computer, and go, pretty much. All right, so we're back to the top of the second. 22 pitches in that first inning for Hyunjin. They did strand one, and first pitch is in there for a strike. First baseman Moon Sang-chul stepping in, 15 home runs on the season, 253 All right, the 1-1. All right, the 1-1 and way upstairs, 2-1. The last 5 games basically this week: 286, 4 hits, 5 RBAs. And the 2-1 foul away makes it 2-2. Both of these teams will be off tomorrow. Obviously, they'll be off on Monday also. Hanwha is going to be playing pretty much a regular full schedule for the next month. As that is going to be a ground ball. Noshiwan bobbles it, regathers, throws in time. So KT has played 5 less games than Hanwha, which means they're going to have a couple days off, which usually is an advantage to the team that has more games to play because they can make them up. But in Hanwha's case, they're going to have to run out their 5th pitchers. As Kang Baeko steps in, looks at a beautiful strike on the outside. So Hanwha, obviously Ryunjin, Weiss, and Moon Dong-ju, the top 3 starters. Bararia only pitched 1 inning this week. Why did they go to the bullpen so early? They understand how important these games are. Are they going to send him back out? Are they going to have somebody else pitch? Who's going to be the 5th starter? Hanwha has to have 5 starters, as this one has popped up in trouble, and Jang Jin-hyuk finally calls it off. 2 away. What's up, Takamatsu? How are the sounds from the stadium, sir? It happens, Mary Kate. Alrighty, Oh Yoon Sok steps in, 281 on the season, looks at strike 1. 1-1. Alright. And that is fouled away, 0-2. Gonna get yourself in trouble. Most KBO fans are 20 to 30-year-old girls. This fouls away. Well, this is on NBC, so they got a guy, the cameraman, as that's going to be a 6-3 put out and a 1-2-3 innings. Wife spotting number 1. As we will go to the bottom of the 2nd. No scores. Nice little inning there for Ryunjin after 22 pitches in the first. Able to get through that with just 12. Yeah, so if you notice up at the top, the different stations, NBC Sports, the guy that is on the field with the camera, whenever someone hits a home run or whatever, he also goes out into the crowd. Super nice guy. Yeah, he goes out into the crowd and he will, be in the crowd filming different fans and stuff like that, filming cheerleaders, things like that. SBS has one and KBS has one, but it's not as big. It's not as often. SPO TV has nobody. They literally take a GoPro, set a GoPro on a tripod, and then use that. That's why if you watch SPO TV, it always has the exact same angle of the cheerleaders. It's whoever is the far right or the closest cheerleader to the dugouts constantly. Little shot of the stadium there, the new stadium going up. Looking for my looking for the pool where I'll be doing plenty of cannonballs. Old Blackhawk. All right, Noshiwan steps in. Hanwha went 1-2-3 in the first. Cuevas only threw 2 pitches. They are looking to do something a little bit better than that. Blackhawk, Colorado. And the 2-0 pitch. Foul. Those seats that you guys just saw are actually above everything else. It's like a camper on the roof of the outfield. As that one runs up and in, and it's 3-1. Cuevas versus Noshiwan on the season. 250, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. How about 3 hits, 3 RBIs? A solo shot to right coming up. Nobody knows. That is a pitch down the middle. They are whatever they want. Yeah, no more Haeundae Beach. It's all about Hanwha Beach. That's strike 3 looking. All right, the captain steps in. Be kind of nice to have a little beach seats. Starts getting hot. Dig the old toes in the sand and cool down a little bit. And strike 1 on the outside. That is a very new bat. He's going with the burgundy. And the burgundy bat has a hole in it because that's now 0-2. Fouled straight back. A couple of them jumped out of the way. And the 0-2, another foul. Keep those fouls a coming. Run that pitch count up, please. Oh, cannot wait. There is no rain in the forecast, so hopefully we're not a 5.5-hour game here. All right, the 0-2 pitch to Chae Sung misses down low. First update, the big screen is bleep, and it's showing one single thing. And outside, 2-2. And he's able to foul off a pitch he should not have been swinging at. fouls that one away. Ball boy, more action. Yeah, like I said, I made a few changes. I say, SOOP, you gotta catch up to me. You're a little behind, ladies and gentlemen watching SOOP. And that is ripped into the exciting zone. No, no, no. You can slow my YouTube away. You gotta put my you gotta sync up my channel, as that's ripped into the right or left, but's caught, and yeah, yeah, another. Everything I say is spoiler. So, I think you guys have probably heard me talking about it before, but so if I run just a cable from my wall, it's is almost synced. But if I run from my UHD TV, if I run that, it is actually ahead as Kim Tae-yeon steps in. So because of my changes, I can't run a cable anymore, as that is crushed. Wow. So I will be ahead of, and also, apparently it's illegal to use multiple rooms of TV in Korea. Swing and a miss in the dirt's throws to first. And that'll be it for Hanwha. Another 1, 2, 3 for Hanwha. And that's not good. So, yeah, I got a bill the other day from the broadcast company saying that it is illegal to not announce that you're going to use the TV broadcast signal. So I had to pay $5. I was not happy, because TV is free with my apartment, and I have UHD TV in my living room, but I never watch TV. It wasn't even $5, Takamatsu. It was 5,000 won. 5,680 won, which I think is actually like $4. $5 Canadian. I'm translating it for Mary Kate. I like chicken. I like chicken. All right. We should be coming back. Coming back. All right. Did throw 19 pitches that inning, so that's good. So Baejung Dae will lead things off for KT, the center fielder. 276, looks at ball one and almost hits him in the elbow. And beautiful pitch at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, do you go all the way up to the top, Takamatsu, or do you go to the little viewing area with the stairs on both sides and then the big opening? Yeah. All right. Well, strike one on the outside. Shinu Jun steps in. He's 259 on the season. As apparently all of KT is growing playoff mustaches. Takamatsu, I don't know if you're big into hiking. As that's 3 pitches and 3 strikes, his first of the day. So Takamatsu, there's this around all of Bomunsan. It's a trail. It's called the Hangbok SOOP, something like that. The Hidden Happy Forest Trail or something like that. It's like 14 kilometers all the way around, so you can basically see all of Daejeon with a bunch of clearances. And see all the little things around there. As that misses, and it's 3-0. All right, the 3-0 pitch, Rojas. Ball 4. All right, well, another walk. Yeah, I don't know if you know the kind of the legend of Bomunsan. All right, Kim Min-hyuk steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Looks at strike one. He singled, stranded over at third though in his first at bat. So Bomunsan originally was supposedly at a different name, but there is a hidden treasure on the mountain. As that's a running strike down the middle. Apparently he was trying to do the old drag bunt, but forgot to take the bat off his shoulders. Rojas over at first, walked on 4 straight pitches. Kim Min-hyuk. The 0-2 counts. Need another double play here. That's not going to do it as he fouls it away. Takamatsu, do you ever go to the that Bake Bon, that famous side dish restaurant right by Bomunsan? And the 0-1 chopped foul again. Or sorry, 0-2. So Kim Min-hyuk, 344 on the season. Yeonjin ERA now sitting at 384. Again, he just really has not played well against KT. He's struck out more KT batters than any other team, but he's also given up more runs to KT than any other team. All right, the 0-2 pitch once again. Now pops him up. Shortstop over. Under, it's 2 away. What's up, Jindy? Onion? Who's Onion? Alright, the catcher steps in. He singled in his last at-bats on a full count. Check over on Rojas. Makes one step, a little spin move. I thought you were trying to be like, trying to get me to say yo and then call me an onion. Ooh, that was a beautiful swing if you're a Hanwha fan. A little potato pancake. All right. Outside, 1-1. That was pitch number 51 for Yuhan Jin through 2 2/3 innings. Got to get 5 innings out of him. 5 innings and then turn it over to Pak Sang-won and hope the bullpen can keep it close enough to keep Hanwha in it. As that's a beautiful pitch there. 1-2. Well, it depends on what kind of onions, though. Purple onions, whatever. Yes, it is, Jindy. All right, to the 1-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout there. Gets out of this inning, but not before a solo shot puts KT on the board. They strand another one, though. We will go to the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, that's why Hanwha has so many people going to the games. He announced that he was going to the game or signing. But here, what's this? The Korean monster. Here you go. The Korean monster. Alrighty. February? Signed an 8-year contract so that they could stay under the salary cap. A little delayed. You can't do deferred money in Korea, so they basically just signed him to, I don't know, whatever, 8 years, and then spread out the money. So we should be back. Oro Lotte. That's not good. Not for Hanwha. Lotte is what, 1 game behind, 1.5 behind. But you want Doosan to lose so that Hanwha. All right, John Jin Hyuk will lead things off for Hanwha. Bakes the buns, pulls it back in time, and it's and ball 2. All right, the 2-0 swing and a miss. 2-1. And lots and lots. And that's in there for strike. 2-2. Mary Kate, you know more about the cheerleaders in the KBO than I know about baseball in the KBO. And the 2-2 fouls that one away. John Hyuk hitting 200 against Cuevas. 1 for 5. And fouls. That's one off. Stays 2-2. Good to see him fouling some off. And the 2-2 fouled off again. Keep fouling them off, guy. Keep fouling them off. All right, here goes the 2-2 pitch. Once again, running this pitch count up. Fouls another one. Keep it going. Foul, foul, foul. Foul, foul, foul. All day. 9th pitch of this at-bat. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeout for Cuevas. But 9 pitches, you gotta stay there. Yeah, but KT's bullpen's not bad. Like, on the season, like, they are right below Hanwha. So it's not like, you know, you're getting into the Kium bullpen or the Kia bullpen. But EJ1, first pitch, that's a pop-up to the shortstop. Broke his bats, or at least it sounded like, and that's quickly 2 away. I didn't even get a chance to put 1 out, and it was already 2 outs. But, oh well. Alright, Ito Yoon steps in. Hanwha still looking for their first base runner of the day. And that's in there for a strike. Ito Yoon, 279 on the season. He has really been playing well. Swing and a miss there. You know, he keeps playing well. He 333 over the week. Came up with some big hits. Playing good defense as fouls. That's one away. He gets a lot of, sees a lot of pitches, fouls a lot off. Good number 9 hitter. I'd love to see him a little higher on the lineup and flip him and John Hyuk around, but all right. Against righties, only hitting 250 as that one almost takes off his feet. Somehow, Hanwha has a lot of lefty, like a reverse splits, where you would think that the lefty would be good against a righty, but the lefties are good against the lefties and the righties are good against the righties. Yeah, they're questionable. Yeah, like, of course, but you know, it's not like you get a bullpen and you're like, okay, well, they're going to give up a couple runs. They could easily keep the game pretty much the same. As another foul. 143 against Cuevas in his career, 2 for 14. All right, the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and that's 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, and 3 up, 3 down. 9 up, 9 down for Cuevas as he's got 5 strikeouts through 3 innings, and Hanwha has hit 2 balls out of the infield. Really? Yep. The old .32 ERA. .46 pitches through 3. Ryuhan Jin will obviously be back out. He'll face the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Needs a quick inning here as he's at 53 pitches. Takamatsu, what's your favorite chicken? Kenny, what's your go-to Korean chicken? Gyochen? Yeah, Gyochun honey garlic is a you know, when I'm not a Gyochun fan. I'm not but when we do head that way with friends that we I go for the honey garlic. I don't know if I've ever had good one. Or good one? Gubni? Gubne? Outside. 2-0. Wang Jae-gyun, 263, grounded into that big, maybe I have. I think one of my friends was, wanting, oh god. I was getting ready to say he's been hitting Ryuhan Jin really well, that Ryuhan Jin has given up 2 home runs to him already, and then... That's because you guys are going to the wrong places. Chagatip. Chagatip has the best chicken. Alright, Moonsang Chol, he grounded into a 5-3 putout. Ball 1 outside. 1-0. 2-0. Oh, God. Alright, Kongbei Ko looks in at strike. Not even the 5th inning. But Ryuhan Jin does also struggle in the 4th. 4 fourth and fifth has been brutal. He's now he's given up 3 home runs today. He's given up 8 coming into today. 5 of them have been in the 4th inning. So now 7. That's right. 7. 7 of his 11 home runs have been in the 4th. Well, yeah, Tagaji. That's ball 1. And throws that. Not able to go to second. Nobody over at second for the double play. They were waiting for the bunt or the slash bunt, and then nobody there was to cover second base to start the double play. And that's ball 2 upstairs. All right, Daejeon Dae, he hit the first solo shot and looks at strike 1. Kenny, where did you go? Did you go to Virginia or Virginia Tech? And the 2-1, that's fouled straight back. 2-2. This is so much fun. Oldest college in Tennessee. Tuskegee? And we got a strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. That's his second of the day. Tuscaloosa. You guys had the Turkey Bowl or whatever, right? The Thanksgiving, the big Thanksgiving Turkey Bowl thing. So you guys never played in the playoffs. All right, ball 1. Runner on second. They've got 2 solo shots here. All right, fouls. That's 1 back. 1-1. Way outside. 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. 72 pitches now for Yeonjin. All right, 2-2 pitch. 2 outs, runner on second, fouled away. Yeah, I went to a Division II football powerhouse, now a basketball powerhouse, but I did not play. And 2-2 foul. Yeah, I remember Tusculum had that Turkey Day Bowl, so they never played, but they were in Division II when I was in school. DCU, Denver Christian University? I don't know. Denver, Colorado University. And swing and a miss. He strikes out the last two, but some damage has been done and the pitch count has been blown up. The crib! As we will go to the bottom of the fourth, Hanwha trying to send somebody over to KT's dugout to borrow their bats. Again, Yeonjin does not get run support. Not that he has helped his cause by any means, but Northwest Missouri State. There we go. I'm sure you definitely know them if you went in 2005 and 2006. Yeah, I went to the national championship 4 years in a row and watched them lose 4 years in a row. Then the following year, I don't go because I'm done, and they win. Yeah, now they are absolute power. Oh, first pitch in there for a strike. And this is outside. 1-1. Ooh, not a good looking swing there. Hanwha, 5 strikeouts so far on the day. That song just sounds so loud. And fouls that one away. Again, sees a lot of pitches. In his career 8 games, 4 wins, an ERA under 2. Why? Yeah, he's their worst pitcher. All right, the 1-2 pitch once again. Lifted into the air. Rojas running in. Nobody called each other off. But, Daejeon was really good for a while. And Perlaza steps in. He struck out looking in his first at-bats. Hanwha again still looking to get their first base run. That's really weird. I guess that's good, but I feel like, yeah. And big swing and a miss. All right. Perlaza struck out looking in his first at-bat. First strikeout of the day for Cuevas as his mustache is filling in right before our very eyes. And there's another strikeout looking. Kwangdong-ha is 45? Wang Dong-ha or Baek Jung-hyun? Alright, on Ji-hong. Yeah. Baek Jung-hyun is 37? Yeah. And there's a strike. Gets a stitch on the zone. Yeah, definitely. For an athlete, it's good, but I think for anyone else, it's probably not. And in the dirts, didn't go around. Why are you checking? Recheck. Gotta. All right. And fouled away. Stays 1-2. Cuevas, 46 pitches through 3 innings, sitting here at pitch number 60 coming up here as he's pretty much just dominating. 6 strikeouts so far. Throws that in the dirts, 2-2. Yeah, I guess, and if you fail a class, you can take a cupcake class later to make sure your average stays up. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, 7 strikeouts. And we will go to the 5th. Yeah, I definitely remember that. It's in the chat. Where is Alan Cuevas? Alright. We should be coming back. grab the old phone charger. The charger. Alright, so Rojas will be leading things off for KT. Walked in his last at-bat, but was stranded over at first base. Flew out to start the game, and looks at strike one. So 75 pitches through the first 4 innings for Hyunjin, trying to get through 5. And pops that one up. Shortstop, Ido Yoon. Wang Young Mook calls it. And 1 away. This is his biggest weakness. Biggest weakness for Hyunjin is this inning. We'll see how he does. Kim Min-hyuk has got to have the widest stance in professional baseball. Like, the guy is just so, like, from the inside of the batter's box all the way to the outside line of the batter's box. He's standing there. All right, the 0-1, and that's in there for a strike on the outside. Quickly 0-2, pitch number 80 coming up for Hyunjin. That's right. Or something like that. And that's going to be lined into center field, and another hit. Second hit of the day for him. As Hyunjin did have 1-2-3 inning back in the second. All right, the catcher stepping in. Singled in his first at-bats, struck out in his second at-bats, and he's going to hit into a inning-ending double play in his third at-bat. Or, yeah. I'm still going with that. Inning-ending double play from Jang Sung-woo. That's my prediction. And Hyunjin is not pitched awful. 5 innings, 3 runs is not awful. And they got him picked off. All right, well, there goes my prediction of an ending inning double play. That's a ball there. Thanks a lot. And all right, well, here we go. The 2-1 pitch. And he pops him up. Kim Tae-yeon coming in. Almost a collision in the outfield, but not. And that'll be the end of the 5th. Doesn't go 1, 2, 3, but only faces 3. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Hanwha looking for a base runner. Yeah, he's not pitching bad. you know, again, obviously the issue is those 3 runs were all solo shots, including a back-to-back. But you know, he could easily go back out there for the 7th. Like or the 6th. I don't think it's a situation. You know, he's sitting at 84 pitches, 9 pitches that inning, 84 pitches. I definitely think he could go back out there for the 6th, and it wouldn't be a big deal. Obviously, you do have Park Sang-won, Kim So-hyun, and Han Jun-seok, or Han Sung-hyuk, and Ju Hyun-sung that can do 6, 7, 8, 9 without any real issues. So it's not a big deal, but still up by 1. Oh, I hate this commercial. This is right up there with between this one and the one with the really creepy looking guy that has all the Botox and plastic surgery that tries to sell you clay beds. Samsung, 8-5. Kia is gonna run into some issues. All right, bottom of the 5th. No Shiwan will lead things off. 7 strikeouts so far for Cuevas. 61 pitches through 4. Gotta get some base runners. That is gonna be a base runner. That'll end the no-hitter, that'll end the perfect game, and that'll end the shutouts, and it's 3-1. Choi Sung steps in, hoping to go back-to-back also. And there it is. Wow. Can't see anything because of the lights. Literally can't see anything. Alright, fouls that one off too. That's the second home run he's given up in the 5th on the season, and the 0-2 pitch chops it into his foot. 0-2. And that is bounced in the dirt. And 1-2 now to Choi Sung as Hanwha's got themselves a little bit of life. Elevated that, and he elevated it even more than that. I was off the signage at the very back of the outfield. apparently they're not gonna actually show the game, just replays. There had to have been a pitch somewhere. Like, I have no idea what's going on. They're just showing replays. All right, well. All right, we'll restart here as all right, the 1-2 pitch. That's another strikeout. And Kim Daejeon looks at strike one. And the chopper to the third baseman, throw 2 away. Cuevas trying to get some favorable calls from the umpire, but forgot that it's an automated strike zone. He's not going to be able to get any favor from there. But Daejeon steps in and looks at strike one. 8 strikeouts now on the day for Cuevas. And he is quickly ahead 0-2. Tried to get him to go on that, but no. 1-2. Oh, Daejeon was a victim of a strikeout earlier. And that is not a strikeout. That is a single. A second single of the season against Cuevas. And Hanwha has 2 hits this inning, ladies and gentlemen. One of them was not catchable by a player. As they try to come back here in the bottom of the 5th before the break, give themselves some momentum going into the stretch. And EJ Wan will step in now. Nope, we will have a pinch hitter. Kim Wan will pinch hit here. And ball 1. So I'm going to also guess that this means he is going to go to the bullpen in the next inning. So pinch hitter here, Kim Wan. And the 1-0 misses also, 2-0. Lotte trying their best to make sure that they don't fall behind. Kim Wan versus Cuevas, 2 for 3 this season. And fouls, that's 1. 2-1. Daejeon was on the run on that pitch. All right, the 2-1 pitch. And calls time. Um, it's one of those that's not a big deal. As actually, it was completely the wrong decision. Because that's 3 away. No, I think it's either thing. My thing is why did you have him start? Why did you have EJ Wan start? But that's the end of the fifth. Well, I'll be back in a few. Alrighty, we should be back as they've got their announcer is big second half here. Hanwha finally got on the board and finally got some hits, 2 of them last inning. But Pak Sang-won now out there, 52 games, 2-3, 5.02 ERA, 11 holds, 233 batting average against 52 innings. So getting into those, getting into the bullpen early. The big thing is they did struggle on Tuesday. Now, is that because they have pitched too much, or is it just because it just happens? That's really what needs to be looked at, and what you have to look or think about today. As that's foul popped up, Daejeon, the new catcher, under it, 1 away. So Yuanjin didn't pitch horrible. Five innings, 84 pitches, 57 for strikes, 7 hits, but 3 of them were souvenirs. So that's where the KT3 comes from. The same with Hanwha. 4 solo shots today. So yeah, you just gotta. Cuevas has pitched extremely well on the other side. 4 strikeouts, but those three home runs. Moon Sang Chol, he homered in his last at bats. Looks at strike 1. And swing and a miss. All right. So bring in the bullpen. Don't let the game get any worse, and hope that Hanwha can come back, as that's fouled away. Is pretty much the plan at this point. Again, they don't play until Monday, and they didn't play yesterday, so the guys should be fairly rested. The 0-2 pitch strikes him out on a pitch that was nowhere near where the catcher set up. Missed his spot real bad, but missed it right across the middle of the plate. As Daejeon was barely able to grab onto that. He set up way in the other batter's box, but again, missed right across the middle of the plates, and that's gonna bring up Kang Bae Ko. Kang Bae Ko is singled in his last at bat, was stranded on the base paths, as everybody who has not hit a home run is. 283 on the season for the KT DH, and a swing and a miss as he goes down to a knee. Jung-hoon and Kang Bae Ko are trying out for the Nutcracker with their spinning strikes. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Kang Bae Ko. Fouled away. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it was a massive amount, because he broke the restraining order, wasn't allowed to contact him anymore, and kept contacting him and all that. Yeah, I saw that today. And the 1-2 chops. Noshiwan grabs it, throws in time, 3 away. And yeah, the first part of the four-headed monster goes 1, 2, 3 on 11 pitches, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha trying to make their way back. Good start there for the bullpen. 1, 2, 3. Hanwha will have Ito Yoon leading things off. Ito Yoon, then Hwang Young Mook, and then Perlaza. Elsewhere around thy league, Kia's come back to tie it up 8-8 against Samsung. Lotte up 6-3 on Doosan, but Doosan's got runners on first and second with Jared up. Then NC is putting a absolute beating on SSG. They're up 7-0. As SSG is running out of time, as they've got 20 games left plus minus today, so 19 games after today, and they are seeing their numbers shrink. They're about 20% right now. Hanwha is 25% to make the playoffs. KT is, I believe, it's 48%. So, all right, Cuevas stays out there, of course, and we are underway. Strike one on the outside. Daejeon struck out swinging in his first at-bats. Only two guys have not struck out. Well, I guess two. EJ Wan didn't strike out, but he only had one at-bats. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses upstairs. 1-2. And I don't know what that was, but he fouled it away. He fouled it off. Literally spun around and fouled it away. Luckily, was able to get a piece. 82 pitches now for Cuevas. 83 coming out of his hand right now. And that's in the dirt. Almost hit him again. All right, Daejeon, the 2-2 pitch. And runs the count full, 3-2. Second full count of the day for Cuevas. Struck out Noshiwan looking in the second on his first one. And fouls that away. In Daejeon, over an 80% contact rate. Him and Wang Young Mook both 80% contact rate, so difficult to strike out. Or they do strike out, but they're able to get enough, as that's gonna be ball 4 and a leadoff walk. 86 pitches. We'll see how quickly they go to this bullpen. We will go to the top of the lineup now. Wang Young Mook will step in. The bullpen is getting ready for K2. Iwan Suk is pinch running here. I will say I do not like this. I do not like this at all. Because the other option for shortstop is not somebody I want in a close game. Almost hits him in the head, but he misses. And I think it'll be pitching change time as the manager comes out. managers out there, not the pitching coach. He's saying slow, slow, slow. He's got to get his guys warmed up in the bullpen. And he's saying slow down. And 87 pitches. Wang Young Mook 303 on the season. Kim Min Soo warming up in the bullpen. Big at bats, big inning. And he puts the bunt down. Thank you for bunting. Runner on first, nobody out, and you bunt and get thrown out at second base. Wow. Wow. And Perlaza puts that into center field. Big hit from Perlaza, as now you've got runners on first and second. You had a guy that hits 303, but you bunt into an out. Don't move anybody over, and Perlaza able to come up with a big hit here. All right. Not going first to third, though. All right. An Ji-hong will step in now. I have to... No pitching change. And ball one low. An Ji-hong 0 for 2 on the day with a 6-3 ground out to end the first. A strikeout in his last. And fouls that one back 1-1, as here comes Hanwha. Got to pick up the manager for calling those stupid plays. Leaving it all out there for the Hanwha team. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, 1-2 pitch. It's An Ji-hong 302 with runners in scoring position on the season as he calls time, and big at bats. This is why he was brought here. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Two away. All right, No Shiwan will stride up to the plate. Solo home run in his last at-bats. Struck out looking in his first at-bats. He is the go-ahead run. Hanwha has got to pick up their manager after the decisions from the dugouts once again. And that's strike one. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 0-2. Gotta have a hit here. Got to have a hit here. Score a single, scores a run. I believe Wang Young-mook will move to short and Moon Hyun-bin will take over at seconds. And here comes the 0-2 in the dirt's blocked. And 1-2. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Cuevas, pitch number 97 on the game. The 1-2 pitch pops foul, and another 1-2 coming up. Whoa. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Once again, Noshiwan, 278 on the season. 1 home run already today. Looking for another one. And misses badly. Woo! Almost hit him in the head. Runners didn't move on that. Whew. All right. 2-2 pitch. Pitch number 99. He's averages 5 2/3. He's at 5 2/3. Averages 95. He's at 99. And the pitch popped foul. Running it to pitch number 100. Guys behind the plates, hanging out with their sunglasses on. It is 7:45 p.m. right now, but that's a good time for some sunglasses. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 on, runners they are at second and third. And Noshiwan seems to got sweat in his eyes or something. Throw him an off-speed pitch. He's blinking that, or he's setting him up for an off-speed pitch. That Noshiwan is a thinker. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 2 on, pitch number 100. And that's going to be a 4-3 ground out. Up the middle, but a good play by the second baseman. Strands 2, and that'll be it for Cuevas as we will go to the 7th. Hanwha can't pick up their manager. And how big is that bunt? Cuevas ends his day at exactly 100 pitches. 9 strikeouts, gave up 3 hits, 1 homer, and that's the 1 run that Hanwha has. Walked 1 also. But Hanwha's manager helps out KT by calling for a bunt with a runner on first and nobody outs. They bunt, the catcher grabs it, throws to second for the lead runner. And yeah, that leaves it's so hard to root for this team when they make management decisions like that. So I have to imagine, yeah, Kim Saw-hyun will make his way in for Hanwha as they go to head number 2 of this four-headed monster. There would be some other changes, so yeah, unfortunately, the shortstop is now who I thought it was going to be. The least clutch player in the history of the Hanwha Eagles. All right, Kim Saw-hyun, 26 games, 0-1, 284 ERA, 6 holds, 207, 25 and a third, 24 walks, 27 strikeouts. Plenty of rest. He hopefully will come in and dominate as he throws the first pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. And that's outside, 2-1. Fouls that one off, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 from Kim Saw-hyun. Plenty of stuff as he's going to be facing the 7-8-9 here for KT. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and that's strikeouts and out number 1. Hanwha has 5 strikeouts on the day. 6 strikeouts on the day. 4 of them have come from the 7-8-9 hitters. Daejeon Dae does have one of KT's hits, though. That's the solo shot in the third as he looks at ball 1 on the inside. 1-0. Daejeon Dae back in the third, a solo shot to start the third. That is currently the game winner. As that's in there for a strike. All right, the 1-1 pitch from Kim Saw-hyun. And a chopper back to the pitcher. The throw in time. 2 away. Big. Takes his time, sets, throws, strike right at the first baseman. And quick 2 away. All right, Shim Yoo-jun steps in now. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And that's way up and in. 1-0. Kim So-yeon pitches hard, throws hard, still learning to harness the speed. And that's in the dirt's 2-0. And Hanwha's pitching coach there deserves all the credit in the world. All the credit in the world. Has absolutely really done fantastic things for this Hanwha bullpen. And really that's why Hanwha's in the situation they are, where they are fighting for a playoff spots. 100% of the turnaround can be attributed to his work with the bullpen guys, especially this guy, Kim So-yeon. As the bunt is a ground ball almost all the way to first base, but that'll be 3. Another 1-2-3 from this Hanwha bullpen, and they will now try to come back. And we will also get into the KT bullpen. KT bullpen is not a awful bullpen, but not as good as Hanwha, especially the big guys for Hanwha. They will give up a run or two. Hanwha down to their last 9 outs. So, Kim Soo out on the mound for KT. Cheon-sung will lead off the inning, greet him. 63 games, 5-3, 5.2 ERA, 11 holds, 265 batting average against, 71 innings, 25 walks, 68 strikeouts. Okay, and how has he done against Hanwha? Not good. Not good. He has a 14.73 ERA against Hanwha. Yes, you heard that right. A 14.73 ERA against Hanwha. He's been into 6 games this year against Hanwha, 1-1. He's thrown 7.1 innings, but given up 14 runs, 12 of them earned, and that's ball 1. And ball 2, as he is trying his best to raise that ERA of 14. Cheon-sung 1 for 5 against them this season. One is a grand slam. And swing and a miss. Cheon-sung, 1 hit against him was a 3-run homer or 4-run, something like that. I don't know. Maybe. All right. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. fouls it into his foot, stays 2-2. He really, I'm not sure why they go to him right here. Honestly, I'm really not sure. Again, an ERA of 14 against Hanwha. He hasn't pitched extremely well lately, as that is ripped foul. Ball boy, ooh, ball boy tries to make the play, but it bounces out of his glove. We'll have to get him some fielding practice after the game. But, you know, he pitched in 2 games against LG. Gave up 2 runs. And the 2-2 misses inside, and that count is full. First guy he faces and runs the count full. That's ball 4. Evening, Allen. Just in time to enjoy the Hanwha comeback. It's possible. Kim Daejeon is, are they really? Alright, Kim Daejeon will step in and looks at ball 1, not squaring around to bunt, Mary Kate's. Very surprising. Surprising. But, you know, at this point you need 2 runs. Bunting isn't going to help, but that was the same thing last inning, but that didn't matter either. Alright, strike 1. Again, Kim Min-soo does not pitch well against Hanwha. Has not pitched well. The second half. Yeah, I mean, that's a single right back up the middle. Like I said, I don't know why this guy's even in, but I'm glad he is. Don't know why he's in, but glad he is. Alright, John Jin Hyuk steps in. He singled in his last at-bats. 1 for 2. First and second, nobody out, which is the Hanwha Eagles kryptonite. Now, Mary Kate, here comes the bunt. Pulls it back, and it's right down the middle. No, he sucks. Hanwha, if Hanwha had a competent manager, they'd be in 4th place right now. And foul, 0-2. Alan, Hanwha has been doing well because the new pitching coach is fantastic. The Hanwha Eagles manager has cost them at least 3 wins just in the second half. I mean, he's exactly what I thought he would be. A guy that's too old to manage the game today. All right, well, 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's right. You pull the bunt back, and then what happens? Yep. It's a strike, and then you try to bunt, and you bunt it foul, so it's 0-2, and then you swing and a miss on... Well done. All right, Daejeon will not face Kim Min-soo, as we will have a pitching chase. Kim Min will come in, and that makes changing the name super easy. Went from Kim Min-soo to Kim Min, just a little eraser. All right, we'll see what happens here. Runners on first and second, nobody outs. I know you do. I know you do. Runner on first and second, no outs. Hanwha really struggles. They struggle a lot, mainly because, again, the bunting. They'll either bunt, move the runners over, but then, again, you got the bottom of the order that, you know, is 250 hitters, where now you're expecting these guys to suddenly get hits, or you do the bunts, pull it back, slash it, and yeah, I just, it's the same manager, same strategy. Doesn't matter which manager's in the dugouts. They don't change anything. They just change the number on the back of the uniform. All right, we should be coming back now. 1 out. Daejeon will come in, get his first at bat of the day. Hanwha with the runners on first and second. Nobody out. Strikeouts, leaving it first and second. With 1 out. Very similar to last inning, as they had runners on first and second with 1 out. Kim Min, 61 innings, 8-2, 380 ERA, 18 holes, 261 batting average against, 68 2/3, 25 walks, and 71 strikeouts. And the brick wall steps in. And strike 1 on the outside. The information that you want that they don't give you, don't worry, that's why you're here. Against Hanwha, 6 games, 270 ERA against Hanwha. He's pitched well against Hanwha, as that's fouled away. 0-2. 6.2 innings, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs in those 6 2/3 innings. We shall see what happens here. Again, first at-bat of the day for Daejeon, as he came in after E.J. Wan was taken out as fouls that one. Daejeon is the guy that you would normally want bunting, as he does hit into quite a few double plays. The reason is because he does make a lot of contact, and he doesn't strike out too much. 48 strikeouts on the season. And he's not fast. 9 double plays so far this year. And that's a single through. Chaein Sung is coming home, and they're not going to throw it. And big time from Daejeon. Makes it 3-2. The 0-2 pitch. Just past the diving shortstop. Runners at first and second again. And that's going to bring up and that's fly popped up. Imagine that. The least clutch player in the history of the Hanwha Eagles pops up on the first pitch he sees. Moon Bin comes in. Mr. Clutch himself. I was like, what is a dresser? Why are you eating a wood? And outside, ball one. Moon Bin pinch hitting for Wang Young Mook, meaning they are gonna go into Moon Bin is gonna be over at seconds, not as good of a fielder as Wang Young Mook, but one on one to Mr. Clutch. Sounds so weird. All right. The 1-1 pitch, runner on first and second. Pinch hitter Moon Bin crushes it at the wall. All right. Hanwha got one back. 3-2 now as, again, like I said, they are going to try to do exactly what they did in the first time Cuevas and Ryunjin faced each other. Both of them did not factor in the decision. Hanwha hit a walk-off in the 9th inning to win the game. I think if they win, Takamatsu, you've got to take it off. Lotte still up on Doosan 6-4. NC's sounds good, Takamatsu. But I assume Han Sung-hyuk will be coming out. I gotta assume that. Moon Bin over at second. If Han Sung-hyuk is not coming out, he is out there. So Han Sung-hyuk now out on the mound. Again, more of the big guys. So Moon Bin over at second base, something to make sure you're aware of because he is not the best defender. He started the season over at second base, but was kind of taken away from there. Han Sung-hyuk out on the mound, 58 games, 5-5, 4.56 ERA, 15 holds, 247 batting average against 53 in a third innings, 32 walks, 56 strikeouts. And Rojas looks at strike one. So Han Sung-hyuk, 2 games this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, took a loss. Again, he was the guy that took the loss on Tuesday, where the bullpen wasn't able to hold the lead, as that's inside 1-1. Han Sung-hyuk last year started out as a pitcher and then moved into the bullpen. This year, he's now in the bullpen full time, and again, he's running into those, 58 games, as that's outside ball 2. 58 games. The most he's ever thrown was 49. that was back when he was with KT. He threw 21 games last year, but only 36 innings. So 53 innings this year. Again, you're at the points where as there is crushed. And Kim Tae-yeon falls down. Rojas at seconds, running to third and sliding in. Oh my, Hanwha. Kim Tae-yeon slips and falls in the outfield. And now tried to turn, but wasn't able to. And again, he's not a very good fielder. Don't want to throw that on him there, but he's not a good fielder. On all right, and Kim Min-hyuk, the ball floats foul and 1. And that's tough there. That's tough. Get the run back, and then lead off should be an outs, but Rojas moves well enough and was running on it to end up at third. A swing and a miss, 0-2. Need a strikeout here. Strikeout here would be huge. Have to think the infield is in. They need to protect that run. And the 0-2 pitch slapped foul, stays 0-2. Big at bat, big inning here. Hanwha, 6 outs left to get 1 run to extend this game, but 286 with runners in scoring position for Kim Min-hyuk. 26 RBIs on the season in those situations. 1 for 3 against Han Sung-hyuk, and that's in the other batter's box. 1-2. So now you've got, again, runner over at third, and you got the 2, 3, 4 guys coming up, trying to at least hit one to the outfield. Kim Tae-yeon, not the best arm. Jang Jin-hyuk, no arm. Perlaza with a good arm, but he is hurt. I don't know what kind of injury it is. As he fouls that one off, just gets a piece of that. I can't believe he hit that. Shea Jae-hoon isn't able to hold on to it, as it bounces off the heel of his glove as he's trying to squeeze it. All right, once again, another 1-2 pitch coming up. 1.5 games separate these two teams. Last meeting of the series, or of the season. And the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. So KT has played 5 more games than Hanwha, as he's got to get himself a new piece of wood. They played 5 more games than Hanwha, so they're going to have some rest here and there. Over 3 on the day with runners in scoring position, 2 strikeouts, double play, and they need something big here That's not going to be it. Ooh, Perlaza grabs it. Rojas coming home. The throw nowhere near, and that's... I don't know why they cut Perlaza's throw. He doesn't know either. He's like, why did you cut that? Like, he's like, why did you cut my throw? Perlaza didn't get behind it. The shortstop cuts the throw and throws it way up the line, as once again he shows that he shouldn't be out. Fouled straight back. 2-2. So Kang Sung-hoo singled, a strikeout and a fly out to right. On the season, 1 for 2, 2 RBIs against Han Sung-hyuk. And the 0-2 outside. Just like usual, right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. 0-2 counts, you throw it in the other batter's box. Every single freaking time. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch, 1 out. Sets up on the outside. Chopper, shortstop, grabs it. Throw in time. 2 away. Whoa, paper, whoa. All right, so let's go here. Wang Jae-gyun steps in. 1 for 3 today with a solo shot. Back in the 4th, and that's outside. 1-0. All right, the 1-0 in the dirt. 2-0. All right, 2-0 pitch. Pitch number 19. Han Sung-hyuk has given up a run. Not really his fault. Kim Tae-yeon was not able to make the catch as he got twisted around, fell down, and Rojas on his horse made it to third, and then a fly ball that was cut for some reason scored run number 4. As that's misses outside, 3-1. And you can tell just by looking that the air has been sucked out of the stadium. And here comes the 3-1 ball 4. Iminu warming up in the bullpen. He did not have a great outing his last outing. I'm sure you can, Takamatsu. Probably the only thing you can hear is the KT cheers from their 7 fans. All right, Han Sung-hyuk still out there. 22 pitches now, and he's going to face Moon Sang-chul. Looks at ball 1 outside. 1 for 3 on the day. He followed up Wang Jae-gyun's homer with his own. Currently the number 3 run. Ripped into the netting behind the exciting zone. 1-1. For those of you that are watching, I normally don't say this, but please like and subscribe. I will be doing the playoffs. Subscribing helps you guys know when I'm playing or when I'm streaming, so please do so. And the 1-1, that's rips into the net right in front of the exciting zone. And 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. He does not go to seconds. 2-2. What are you trying to figure out how to help? What you're gonna do? Cause you screwed everything up, man. I don't know. It'll still be there. Well, so Kenny, Rojas led off. He hit a fly ball to right. The right fielder fell down, and Rojas went to third, and then they hit a fly ball to left, as that's going to be a single right back up the middle, and they hit it through. He hit a shallow fly ball to left. Perlaza caught it and threw home, and the shortstop cut it and threw it basically at the manager, way up the line. Like, barely got his throw from the edge of the dirt in the infield to the pitcher's mound. Can you guess who was at short? I guess you don't have to guess. You can just look. All right, it's pitching visit here from the old pitching coach. You know, at this point, he's at 26 pitches. A walk. It's possibly that could be the only thing that he could ever do. That, yeah. Again, the right fielder, Kim Tae-yeon, was a shortstop, was a second baseman, was a third baseman, was a first baseman, was a left fielder, and now he's in right. He's not an outfielder. He's a middle infielder. But Kang Bae-ko steps in now. Kang Bae-ko can put this game out of reach. All right. 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a fly out to center, a ground out to the third baseman, and looks at ball 1. They want his bat. He's a good hitter. They need his bat somewhere. It's kind of like, you know, your right fielder is now your second baseman, as that's ball 2. The real issue is that they signed An Chi-hong and Chaeun-sung. Chaeun-sung is an outfielder, but he's playing first base instead of playing outfield. An Chi-hong has to DH or play first or second. They just, as that's way out, and there's gonna move from first to second, as that's ball 3. And like I said, he's thrown over 22 pitches, which is his where he runs into problems, and they're gonna automatically walk him. And that'll be it for him. So we will have a pitching change, and Iminu will come in. Yeah, they got, and they've been playing him at second lately, but he's injured, so he has to DH. Oh my lord, they're not gonna change the pitcher here. Oh Yoon Suk will step in. He's 0 for 3. I can't believe it. Well, you know, it's the number 7 hitter. He's 0 for 3. You gotta say something. I don't know. Again, any sort of hit here pretty much puts the game rough, as that's ball 1. Again, Han Seung-hyuk's magic number for pitches is about 22. He's now at 31. Well, 30. He's going to throw 31st pitch coming up here. And that's ball 2. Again, 22 pitches is all he can throw. His number's 26. You could say 26 is what you get. But he's walked, single, and intentional walk because it was 3-0 to Kang Baek Ho. You don't want to throw him something across the middle. And now it's 2-0. Yep, Kenny, it's what they do. Is that's ball 3. 6 straight balls. Bases loaded. You got nowhere to put them. Why did you not pull them when you went out to visit the last time? Should have taken him out after the walk. 22 pitches is his magic. And that's in there for a strike. 3-1 coming up. On deck is Bae Jung Dae, who already has 1 homer today. Kenny, I don't even understand anymore. And that's in there for a strike. Runs the count full. Now, what do you throw? I think you strike him out here. That's what I would do. 2 of them. All right, the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. I like it. Off-speed pitch. Get him way out in front of it. Resets for another 3-2 pitch. I hate to be over dramatic, but this is pretty much the game. As bases loaded, running out of outs, and here comes the 3-2, ball 4, walks him. Like I said, I don't know why they didn't pull him after 22 pitches. But what do I know? All right, well, pitching change time. Yep, I've been blaming him since he started. Unfortunately, they don't listen to me, Kenny. I think, honestly, this team needs to just start putting my stream into the dugout and let me manage the team right here from YouTube. Because, good God, no. It's, the other option is, not working. All right, Iminu comes in, trying to stop the bleeding. Nope, you can't keep using them over and over. And when they start to struggle, you've got to pull them. Like this is, yeah. I mean, again, it's not the pitcher's fault. Imino, 52 games, 1-1, 3.30 ERA, 10 holds, 2.78 batting average against 43 and 2/3 innings, 15 walks, 39 strikeouts. It's not the pitcher's fault. I mean, he had 3 outs. He had 1, 2, 3 inning, but the right fielder got turned around, fell. Rojas was hustling out of the box and was able to easily make, well, not easily, was able to make it over to third. And strong hustle. But at this point you got to stop the bleeding, as that's outside. Ball 1. Iminu pitched in the game on Thursday, the long game. First time he's pitched since he came up. So one time in a week, basically. And he got 2 outs, but then ran into issues. The last time he came up, he pitched in 1 game, threw 4 pitches. They were all balls, and then was taken out immediately. Then finally got to play again and did okay, but ran into some issues as he finally gets one over for a strike, 2-1. Again, the problem with this manager is he runs the same guys out there all the time, which is fine when they're, when you need to. But again, there were games where you had a 7-run lead and you send out your regular guys instead of these other guys getting time to throw. And then when they finally get in, they're so rusty, they haven't pitched in it so long in a game, and they have extra pressure to do well because they finally got to pitch. As Daejeon lifts that one foul, Cheon Sung over, not able to catch it. 2-2. So yeah, not able to. They never get to play. So especially these younger guys, they're like, oh, I have to be able to play here and make sure to show them that they can trust me, and they put extra pressure on these guys because remember, a lot of these guys are 22, 23, 24 years old, and yeah, it's a snowball where you're pushing 2 snowballs down a big giant hill. A big swing and a miss there on ball 3. Rough out. 2 more hit runs on a sacrifice fly and a walk, and we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha down 3. With 6 outs left. Leaving the bases loaded. We'll see if that hurts Hanwha or hurts KT. Hopefully it does. Perlaza will lead things off for Hanwha. Again, they got 6 outs to get 3 runs to keep this game going. Losing this game will put KT 2.5 over Hanwha. Elsewhere around the league, though, SSG is gonna lose, so that will definitely help Hanwha as they don't fall behind them. Lotte is winning 6-4, so Lotte is creeping up on Hanwha, and Lotte is ahead of Hanwha in the season series with plenty of games left. And first pitch in there is strike. So Kim Min-hyuk moves over to Rojas moves to left. Kim Min-hyuk comes out, and Song Min-sup goes over to right. And 0-2. Oh, thanks, Kenny. Live updates from Kenny. Is Kim Min still out? No. Yeah. All right, the 0-2 to Perlaza doesn't go around. Moves over there. Go. And struck him out looking. Three strikeouts looking for Perlaza. Yeah. Got both pieces. Again, these hitters are gonna have to relearn the strike zone. Well, I should say relearn what the actual strike zone is. That's in there for a strike. Daejeon struck out in his last at bat with runners on first and second. Over 3 on the day. That is ripped right at Rojas. No Shiwan will All right, No Shiwan steps up. He also grounded out to a 4-3 ground out with runners on second and third back in the 6th inning. Ball 1 to the cleanup hitter. Ball 2 to the cleanup hitter. He is responsible for one of Hanwha's runs as he hit a solo shot back in the 4th inning to lead off the 4th for Hanwha. Also struck out looking and that ground out to the second baseman, and that's in there for strike pool. All right, the 2-1 pitch to No Shiwan. Maybe. There we go. That's outside. 3-1. Kim Min, 18 pitches now. Finished the last inning, and all right. The 3-1 fouled off. Runs its full. in his second full count of the day. Last one was a strikeout, looking for a not repeat of that. Alright. Nope. Not looking, but swinging. And that will be it for Hanwha in the 8th. We'll go to the 9th. Hanwha's got to get a 1, 2, 3 and then score their own. As they are down to their last 3 outs and down 5-2. Once again, Daejeon is going to fall to 2-2 at home, despite not pitching awful. He's going to have an ERA under 2 or right at 2 in 8 starts at home, but he's going to be 2-2 because Hanwha cannot score when he is on the mound. Alrighty, we come to the 9th. It's gonna be Shimujun Rojas and the new Song. I don't know what his name is. Song Min So. Who is out there for Hanwha? Iminu still out there? Iminu still out there. 6 pitches in the last inning, and first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Shimujun 0 for 3, a strikeout looking, a strikeout swinging, and a ground ball to the third baseman, and that is a fly ball to center. And he is struck out looking, struck out swinging, grounded out, and flew out. And we'll have a pitching change as we I assume they're just going to bring in the closer, Daejeon Song. I guess. I mean, you might as well. You cannot win with a save when you are down. So I'm going to assume Daejeon Song will come in to face the top of this order. No, Wang Jun Saw. This is a manager that really knows what he's doing. So much that he's going to bring in Wang Jun Saw to pitch to Rojas, who is a lefty, if a righty is pitching. But Rojas will switch over. And Wang Jun Saw against righties, they hit .311 against them. With 7 homers. As the head of Hanwha looks on and must realize quickly that this manager doesn't know what he's doing. I love it. Head of Hanwha in attendance, watching the 27 games, 2-8 on the season, 5.34 ERA, 1 hold, 269 batting average against 64 innings, 49 walks, 65 strikeouts. Again, Wang Jun saw against righties. They hit .311. They've hit 7 of their 7 home runs he's given up to righties. In there for a strike, 0-1, and moving Rojas from the left side to the right side. Catches the outside corner, 0-2. Wang Jun saw the last game he pitched, gave up 3 runs, but everybody who pitched in that game gave up runs, as most of the guys on defense couldn't do much. Told ya! Told ya! Wow. Somebody get me in the dugouts, cause good God, the guy there is a flippin' moron. Could I call it any better, ladies and gentlemen? Is it possible to know a team better than this? Good Lord. Fouls that away. 1-2. It's just... It's difficult to call these all the time. As my stream deck has just stopped working. Alright. And 2 away. I don't have any buttons now. I do have some music, but I don't have any buttons. Hi. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. And the 1-0. Outside 2-0. Oh, it's back. Alright. My controls are back. And the 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1. So frustrating. In the dirt. 3-1. Faces another righty. All right, the 3-1 ripped right at Noshiwan. What a catch! And that's all right. Hanwha will come up in the bottom of the ninth. They need 4 runs. And a new manager. Just unbelievable how bad that guy is. And Hanwha fans thought he was the savior, just like Kim Sung-gun was the savior. Managers are all the same, especially these old guys. They want to manage like it's still 1995 with the bunts and put the fast guy up at the head of the line at the number 1 spot. Got to put the home run hitter at the 4 spots because we won in 2008 with the greatest team that Korea's ever had, so I managed that team just like this. So the game is the same, just because I can't use the internet to see that things have changed, and I'm too old to be able to actually understand analytics. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep doing the same stupid things that I've been doing, and Hanwha is going to waste another 2 years with me. Amazing. See how much longer this manager will make it. Hopefully tomorrow they get fired. Park Young-hyun out on the mound, 55 games, 10 wins, 2 losses, 3.43 ERA, 22 saves, 214 batting average against. He's pretty good. Coming in for the save, since again they don't pitch for a couple. They don't even play Tuesday. All right, Chae Sung steps in, looks at strike 1. Lifts that one to the right fielder. 1 away. Second half, best bullpen ERA. And Kim Daejeon steps in. I know he's feeling the pressure now after that slip and fall. Singled in his last at-bats. And looks at the ball 1 way up and in. All right, Kim Daejeon average sitting at 300 now. Looks at ball 2, 2-1. Gotta have base runners any way you can get them. And the 2-1, this big swing and a miss as he was way late on that. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch fouled away, stays 2-2. Get right, the 2-2 pitch. Foul, back out of play. And the 2-2 struck him out looking 2 away. Hanwha's given up. They decided to pinch hit a righty for a lefty, and everybody at the stadium should be leaving. Euro Gil, 2 video on the season, 5 hits. And swing and a foul tip. 0-2. Struck out looking. Talk about yeah. Grandson of the manager. Also, he's the head of Hanwha. He is the head of Hanwha. He doesn't even know what the score is. He's sitting there laughing. He doesn't know what's going on. Takamatsu, you don't have to rip your shirt off. Hanwha with a chance to make up some ground in the playoff race. Takamatsu, we're gonna have to hang out after the end of this season, sir. All right, so yeah, Hanwha, kind of predictable. Hyunjin gave up some home runs. Again, he didn't pitch awful. Gave up five innings, 84 pitches, 57 for strikes, 7 hits, but the 3 home runs. And then the manager just said, "Here you go, KT. Just enjoy." Manager doesn't like the cold, so he's like, "I don't want to do actual, lates of the season. I'm just gonna go ahead and screw everything up by bunting with the runner on first and nobody out." Then, of course, the throw him out at second base gets the leadoff runner. Pretty much takes away a lot of energy in the game, and then leaving guy in there. Like I said, 22 pitches is what he's good at. Went past that, and the game quickly went out of hand. Then the manager's like, "Hey, I got an idea. Rojas is a lefty, so I'm going to bring in a lefty that pitches well against lefties, which is Wang Jun-Seo. But apparently the manager didn't realize that guys can bat left-handed and right-handed. So Rojas moves to the right side and then proceeds to hit a home run against him. The 8th of the season against Wang Jun-Seo. All 8s have been against right-handed hitters. That whole thing made no sense at all. But An Jeong, he's hurt, 0 for 4. Chae Sung, 0 for 3. Perlaza did get a single, but 3 strikeouts. So you got your 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters with a single, a walk, a homer. Cuevas pitched really well. Again, he has not pitched well this year, but last year he 4 games, an ERA of .32, and he came in towards the end of the season too as a injury replacement, and pitched extremely well. So he pitches well later in the season, and just yeah, I mean, but Hanwha had a chance, but again, decisions from the dugouts just mind blowing. You guys that were here watching with me heard me tell you exactly what was going to happen. It's not like it's some magic thing. I mean, it's simple to see and understand, but that would require him to throw his ego away and actually accepts the fact that he doesn't know what he's talking about. But Hanwha loses. Lotte is up 7-4 right now in the top of the 9th. SSG lost, and Kia and Samsung are in a sprint / marathon. It's 14-12 in that game, but they're only in the top of the 6th. So that game is going to go for a while. Hanwha loses, second straight loss. They're going to fall 2.5 down below KT. Again, they still hold the tiebreaker for KT. They still control their own kind of fate. But next week is Doosan, Kia, LG, LG. And then the following week is SSG, Samsung. So yeah, Samsung, and then Lotte 3 games in Busan. You know, this is a game that they had to win. They had to win on Tuesday against Doosan. They had to win against SSG, and then they had to split the Kia. They cannot have a losing week. To make the 5th spot in the playoffs, you usually need to be about 500, exactly 500, which means they have to have winning weeks, and they have to sweep somebody. They have to sweep one of those 3-game series. So, but thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to try to do the Kia Samsung game tomorrow. Tomorrow's games are at 2 o'clock, not 5 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. They are at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to try to do the Kia Samsung game if possible. Can't promise. The 2 o'clock game is difficult, and I have to get all of the sound and stuff tested first for the other games. But thank you guys for tuning in. Takamatsu, thanks for the laughs, sir. Kenny, enjoy your Lotte game. Mary Kate, sorry you didn't see your girl. But thank you guys. I will either be here tomorrow or I will be back on Tuesday for the Doosan game. Until next time.